Hello, friendship. It's time for another episode of Let's Get Depression. In this series, we read all of the rejection letters I get from blogs and publications. I recently released my debut full-length, self-produced, self-written, self-recorded. It's so self-written that a bunch of other shitty local rappers have asked to hire me as ghostwriters. That's how written it is. Also, interesting side note, I got approached by some resources like grants and whatnot. I can't remember them all right now, but they were like, please include a link to all of your socials, and I never get grants because my shit's way too aggressive and whatever. So as a joke, I decided to put my OnlyFans in the top link of all of my socials. So we'll see how that goes. Ooh, very aggressive style to the production here. Far too much for my personal tastes, I'm afraid. The darker, more moody bass elements have an interesting feel, but it's all overshadowed. Overshadowed by how fucking awesome everything else in the track is. Thanks for sharing. We hope you are well and safe. Did I sound like I was actually in agony? We'll pass on this one. Not really our thing, to be honest, as we're not into the glitch scene, nor are we into screaming vocals. Even if we were, the repetition of the track is a huge drawback. The track needs a lot more lyrical depth to tell more of a story / share more of a message. Sorry we weren't into the track. Good luck with the song and album. Well, thank you for the good luck. Sorry you only listen to songs with narratives from one form of perspective. It's a very sincere, angry, angsty song. Okay, anyhow, but wow, I'm in the glitch scene apparently. That's cool. Next, good energy, originality, and beat. Just not enough relative to other submissions we receive. I don't know. I think a lot of people, English isn't their primary language on some of my publicity services. So I think they're just saying it's not really their style. That's fine. Whatever. Thank you for the good rating on energy, originality, and beat. I personally found the screamo vibes and aggressive synths really overwhelming and really difficult to get into. This just felt a bit too extreme for me. Good, then I hit my fucking mark, you normie. Also, this is a PSA for all you other normies out there. I understand that it's really, really confusing that screamo has the word scream in it. So if you don't know what actual screamo is, you might think that all music that has screaming in it is screamo, but screamo is actually a very specific derivative type of emo music. And emo music is an actual type of music, not just all music that is emotional from the early 2000s. But you just, I don't know, I don't care that you don't like my song, but it just irks me that people get the whole screamo thing wrong. Maybe I should shut the fuck up, though. Maybe culturally, just calling things screamo is the norm, because it seems like most people that don't listen to actual screamo or even know what it is just call everything with screaming in it screamo. I get it. I get why it's confusing. Maybe I should shut the fuck up. Also, funny story. Ages ago, a young rapper opened up for me. We had a great set. Love him. Super, super lovely dude. The music he made wasn't exactly my thing. He just shit out tracks, like 10 of them a day, and was just like really happy with that. And that wasn't really my thing. I like putting effort into the things that I do. After a show, lovely kid. I fucking really like him as a person, but his music wasn't my thing. He was like, hey, we should collaborate. I'm like, okay, yeah, and send me a message or whatever. A few weeks go by. He listened to more of my stuff, and he sent me a message being like, lol, dude, love the screamo stuff. I love screamo music. I've always wanted to do screamo music myself. And what I was doing was just the shit that I'm still doing, the aggressive hip hop that has, you know, my hardcore vocals in it or whatever. And my pretentious art snob douchebag self cringed so hard I declined, just mostly based off of that. And, you know, his music wasn't exactly my thing. But it was a little bit pretentious of me. Fast forward 2 years, that kid lucks out, goes so fucking viral, he holds the #1 Billboard chart spot. He tops the fucking charts of music for weeks on end, and now he's like insanely famous and successful. And, you know, just always lead with yes is the takeaway from this story. As always, you delivered on the vocal parts. Music production is well done, but I personally wasn't very attracted to the hook this time. Thanks for considering. There was no hook. And also, the other person, a couple of reviews back or whatever, they said it was too formulaic. There's no real formula. The song is just A to B. Like, it starts and goes, whatever. You don't have to like it. Whatever. Hi. I really like the overall idea of XXXtinction. The vocals are pretty sweet, and the guitar in the intro is interesting. There's no guitar in this song. On the other hand, does she mean the synth? On the other hand, I feel like the production could have been a lot better. Of course, this is only my opinion, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for submitting. I appreciated the experimentalism on here. Though, unfortunately, the track doesn't best align with the kind of hip-hop we're looking to feature, mate. All the best. Darn! You also didn't feature the shit before this where I was selling out really hard and giving you the most commercial sound I can muster, so I'll just go fuck myself. Is experimentalism even a word? Experimentalism is the philosophical belief that the way to truth is through experiments and empiricism. Empiricism? I'm the dumb one here. Nice expression. We like the atmosphere. The instrumental didn't captivate us. Sorry. All the best. Apology accepted. Good ratings. But I struggle with the beat. I caused struggle? It must be all those guitars. Thank you for your submission. Too hard and experimental for our themes, unfortunately. All the best for your release. Well, thank you. I'll go less hard. Maybe I should just repitch my softer stuff that I released before this. Hi, Wettworker. Thank you for the submission. Really professional and professional sounding production. Okay, I see what they're saying. It's really professional. Also, the production's really professional. I write for a living, but I can't write worth shit, apparently. Sadly, this just felt a bit too underground and not commercial enough for my playlists. Sorry, I'm gonna have to decline the submission, but I wish you the best of success on your release nonetheless, and I hope you get some great support on your songs and album. Have a great day, and stay safe. Well... Could you maybe help me stay safe from all these criticisms and denials? Thanks for sending this in, Wettworker. Solid energy in your vocals, man, but the production was a little too intense for us here, and sadly, it didn't really fit with anything we're looking for. Until next time, feel free to send in more. Cheers. Thanks. Yeah, I'm finding that's like... I'm too punk for the hip-hop crowd and too hip-hop for the punk crowd. How do you get press when all press wants is shit they already know and have? It's fucked because, like, how does, I don't know, JPEG Mafia, Horror, Death Grips, all, like, not to compare myself to such greats, but, like, I mean, it's a similar patina of filth on the production. I just don't... Do I have to live in the States to do well? Do I have to go get COVID and get shot at in schools to do well? I feel like that's my main struggle, is that there's not a lot of outlets out there that give a fuck about any of the things I will ever do, because it's kind of like you need to get famous first before they're like, oh, something worth covering because it's a trend that we want to, like, ride the wave of. But how do you get to there? This is, like, my dilemma as an artist. I always nail my mark when I'm, like, setting out to create something, either for myself or whether I'm producing another artist or directing a music video for them or something. I nail my mark. I always land what I set out to do creatively. Unfortunately, trying to find outlets that will take a chance on something that is new and experimental is fucking hard to do. And this is where it becomes cyclical and shitty. I feel the depression setting in, so the title of this episode is really coming to fruition. But it's like I need to basically hire someone full time to seek these things out, because they'll do a better job at selling it and marketing it than I ever can, because I'm a fucking creative, not a salesperson. And the more time I spend struggling to reach out to these people to just get denials is more time I'm not creating. I want to build a team of people that are like, you know, mutually vested interests in the success of this musical project. But no team wants to join unless you're already successful. It's fucked. Blogs, same thing. This is, yeah, okay, yeah. We've successfully got the depression. I got the depression now. I think that's enough for one day. Thank you for watching my head float in the middle of your cell phone screen. I'm a keep on keeping on, but it's like shit like this when I realize like maybe I'm putting my energy in the wrong places because it's pretty fruitless. I have to, obviously, you know, I can't just wait for opportunity. I got to make opportunities for myself, but I kind of have to, like, I don't know, hit the drawing board or go back in the lab and figure out, like, what does that opportunity look like? I can't tour. I've been DIY touring since 2006. Can't do that because of COVID. Putting my live show in front of new people would be a good way to expand. Can't do that right now. Music videos, got lots coming. Gonna have to keep doing that. But I gotta think, what the fuck else is there? If you have any suggestions, fucking hit me up. Let's jam some ideas. Because clearly I can't get press. I'm too aggressive and experimental and dark and what was the other one? Not professional enough or something. I can't remember. It's just all a blur of negativity. Nah, I'm okay. It's fine. I'm okay. But I do need to brainstorm some new angles, because I'm never gonna get into a fuck. This right here is all I'm getting out of all the blog stuff. I do get some acceptance, and it's okay. You know, I'm probably always gonna receive 99% no's and 1% yeses, and maybe those 1% yeses will grow to 2% yeses one day. But so far, we're not there. But I gotta go figure out something else. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Let's get depression.